see if that's better shot. Ooh, that's a... Who knew I could do that? Well, there you go. Sup, squad? It's your squid. I'm doing a bit of a vlog here. As you can see, I filmed a reaction. I've got a couple of reactions to catch up on in regards to USC. I filmed a couple yesterday. We'll see when I edit them and upload them. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I know they also played another game yesterday, so I'll react to that as well. As always with these vlogs, I've got the kids here. It's actually 9:30 in the morning filming this. Usually I film my vlogs at like 7:30, but I slept in, the boys have slept in. It's a bit of an overcast day, so, you know, conducive to sleep-ins and whatnot. We headed to a funeral today, which will be, you know, sad, obviously. Well, not so much a funeral, but like a celebration of life. Stop it, cat. A celebration of life and like get together type thing. Fucking deli's going off as always. A bunch of people literally screaming at each other. Hopefully there's not a shootout tonight or today, we'll see. It's all a bit much, really, but it'll be alright. If the kids wake up, I'll go and deal with that. But yeah, things are going good. I've had a really good week on the shorts, YouTube channel wise, results wise, and as I said, I got to sleep in, so I'm feeling pretty good this morning, all things considered. Stop it. Stop. There are two cats that are just like they're playing with each other, but I don't want them to wake the kids up. Absolutely wild. What do you got to be mad about at fucking 9:20 on a Sunday morning? Like, crack. That's what you've got to be mad about. Literally screaming at each other, getting in each other's faces. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys and stuff. I want to do a video on the prisoner's dilemma for my philosophy playlist that currently only has one video in it. I want to do all sorts of stuff, but it's at that point where I'm like, I'm getting like the spinning feet, like the Flintstones, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm moving without moving. I'm getting a lot of views, shorts wise though, like Ashton Kutcher being a hypocrite got me a lot of views, that was good. Like it wasn't good, he's a dickhead, but it was good that got views. And he released this like big apology video, like, and I wish I'd waited till he'd released the apology video, but I'm glad I didn't at the same time because I got the views. But he released this woeful apology video, which was not really an apology, it was just to let me explain what I did for you and what my logic was. And it's like, yeah, we know what your logic was, bro, like we understand it. It's just not very cool, not very nice, pretty gross, bro. You know, in the apology he was like, oh well, it wasn't our intention that the victims would see it. And it's like, phew, yeah, that makes it better. Like, you fucking idiot. And people coming at me about Pelosi, like, I love it when people, like, I'll make a video criticizing the left or criticizing a Democrat, and people will be like, oh, look at this right wing fucking blah, 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 and I create this caricature of me. Completely in their head. They just fabricate that I'm this like right-wing talking head that's like trying to gaslight people and like subtly throw in dog whistles and whatnot, and it's like, it's whack, you know? Like, I'm literally a bisexual, bipolar immigrant with mixed race children that I'm raising on my own as a single father. Like, I couldn't get more cliche, like, left-wing or cliche, like, what, you know, it's just, I could dye my hair blue and maybe people would assume I was left-wing, but it's like you have a rational thought on something where you go, hey, how about we don't approach this on a teams basis? How about we approach this on a issue basis? Who gives a fuck who raised the issue? Who cares what? There they go with the fucking, I knew that would happen. Like, just give me a second, I'm going to put one in a different room. And of course me going inside set the dog off too, so we'll just have to see how we go in that endeavour. The main screamer of the crackheads is walking back this direction from the deli as well, now that I've come back outside, so hopefully I don't have to deal with that mess gravitating up here. But yeah, no, like it's funny, the assumptions that people make when you say, hey, like, this is gross, about something, you know what I mean? Sorry, there's now a person like actually screaming like she's being attacked. She's not being attacked, I can see her. She's doing some big interpretive dance in the middle of the street. But this might end up being a crackhead Topia video. I might turn the camera or whatever, but we'll see how we go at any rate. Might just slide the camera a little bit in this thing so that I can be subtle about it and turn it around in the event she walks past. So let me slide you along. I think you're a bit sideways there. There we go. Anyway, sorry, you're probably not interested in me staring at some crackheading. But it's just, yeah, it's always, I don't know if it's America or if it's the internet in general. I didn't really experience it as viscerally until I came here. Just like you say an opinion and people just imagine that you have a bunch of other opinions and argue against those instead of the one that you actually presented. Like, oh, you think Nancy Pelosi's too old to be in politics? That must mean you are a dog-whistling racist or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? What are you talking about? Let's see if I can turn this around. Well, they're clearly in distress. I'll slide the phone back now. Or maybe I won't, because it's a bit stiff. There we go. This is, you know, the community I live in. And that'll be the kids waking up now as well. But, I feel like I'm coming across as glum, and I don't mean to in today's vlog. Things are good. It's just a bit of an overcast day. Things have started off slow, you know, and things aren't things are ticking along, but it feels like they're not, you know, with the spinny legs, as I was saying before. One of them mornings. The dude that they were screaming at is now walking at pace as well. I really shouldn't be like little old Mavis through the fucking windows staring it out at all these people, but like, when you find shell casings in your front yard after a shootout, it's a bit, you know, I want to know what the fuck's going on. Oh, super exciting. I have like these, if I remember in the edit I'll put them there, but if I don't, it's a Sully outfit and a Mike Wazowski outfit for the kids for Halloween. I ordered them last week and they arrived yesterday, so I'm going to give it a trial run today and see if they fit and everything is perfect and whatnot. If you're, you know, friends and family, hit me up in the comments if you want a photo pre-Halloween, because that'll happen today at some point. I'm pretty excited about that. Like, the Apollo is going to be Mike Wazowski, and like this, like, it's just, oh, it's adorable, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's all happening. Cricket World Cup, I'm excited about that starting soon. I think it starts next month. I'm interested to see how the dynamic between all the different, you know, subcontinent countries, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, like all those, that area. Interesting to see that dynamic. And obviously I want Australia to win. I'll be rooting for Australia. But should we not, I always like picking one of the like little, it feels a bit aggressive to say minnow teams, but like one of the smaller teams. I used to love watching Namibia games back in the day. Namibia didn't qualify for this World Cup, but the Netherlands did, so that's a pretty fun, like, I think I might jump on board the Netherlands and watch them as well. I like watching a lot of sport during World Cups, you know, like watch Australia, and then when Australia's not playing, watch someone else as well. So I think I might jump on board the Netherlands. I was, like, at the last World Cup, Afghanistan was my team, and they've qualified again, but like I have a bit of a bee in my bonnet about the Afghanistan national team at the moment. Like the chicks aren't allowed to play anymore. The chicks were playing, then the Yanks left, there was the withdrawal from Afghanistan, and the Taliban came back in and took over and all that, and now the girls aren't allowed to play cricket anymore, and I think that's messed up. I think we should refuse to play cricket against the blokes if they won't allow their women to play cricket against, like, they clearly want to. They are internationally successful. Some of them have left the country so that they can go and play elsewhere and whatnot. Like, it's all because they have they don't have a, like, it's ridiculous, you know? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know, like, since becoming a father, I'm justice is much more important to me, I guess, you know what I mean? And there's just no justice in that. And I know it's like, that's silly, it's cricket, who gives a fuck? But like, it's just sport. But one of the main reasons Apartheid got fucked over was because we stopped playing sport against them. Well, I mean, the main reason was Nelson Mandela. And like, each one teach one. And I mean, the Apartheid guys made some fucking stupid mistakes. Like, if you're gonna jail political enemies, you know, like people who say things against your political way of, like, don't put them all in the same fucking room and let them chat to each other, you dumbass. Sure, objectively it makes sense, you know, like, not room obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, objectively on face value, you go, alright, we're going to send all of these troublemakers off to an island 10 k's off the coast and just leave them there, and like that, they'll be in the prison there. It's like, now they've got no one else to talk to. Now all they can do is collaborate. Like, that's the only option that they've got to pass the time. Like, it becomes a bit of a revolutionary tinderbox if you put all the revolutionaries in the same box. You know what I mean? But I don't know how I got to that point. But Robben Island is cool. Horrible. Not cool. Cool's the wrong word. Visceral, historical location that I went to in 2014 off the coast of Cape Town. It's the prison where they kept Mandela. And Robert Sobukwe, actually. Robert Sobukwe? I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, Google him. He was fascinating. But yeah, I'll wrap it up in case the storage is running low. I think I'm past 10 minutes and stuff already anyway, so if you watch this whole thing of me just staring off into the distance, you know, being scared about crackheads and blurting at you, do me a solid and hit the like button, leave a comment, tell me how your weekend was, or is, if, you know, depending on time differences. Where are you from? If you're not from America or Australia, where are you from? Should I root for your team in the Cricket World Cup? Do you have a team in the Cricket World Cup? Nepal nearly qualified. They would have got my fucking support. That would have been cool. That would have been hella interesting. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm going to wrap this up and I'll upload it before we go off to the thing. And the reactions, it's a little bit harder to... It's not hard. None of it's hard. This is the easiest job I've ever had. But it's a little bit more time laborious. Is that the right word? Not time sensitive, because who gives a fuck? I'll upload it whenever I upload it, you know? But it's a little bit more... Like, I have to do more focused shit with the reactions, because I've got to time the edit of that screen that goes, and then and then watch it to make sure I don't swear and stuff. Like, it's a whole thing. This will be up first, but I have recorded some reactions, don't worry. And yeah, philosophy wise, I'm going to do the prisoner's dilemma next. I have no idea what it is. I had a comment on my trolley problem philosophy video saying, hey dude, you know, I'm a philosophy major, you should do X, Y, Z, 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 Z. And I appreciate that comment a lot, and I'm gonna. And the prisoner's dilemma is going to be next, so I might film that after the funeral. We'll see how we go. But as I said, if you're still here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't know how, you know, good this is for my mental health. I like people interacting with me. It's good. Cheers. I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.